Hey, it's Desi, and today I want to share a video about how I quit social media and television and how it worked out for me. First of all, it's 2023. Let's stay hydrated. First, I want to start off with a couple of reasons on exactly why I decided to leave the internet, or just the internet on a daily basis, because we're going to use the internet in our lives. You know, we can't exactly get completely away from it, but just like the casual side of the internet. And the first reason is that being on social media is so draining. I don't know how it got the name or the rep that social media is fun or exciting. A lot of times just scrolling on Instagram or Facebook all day long, it does nothing but simply drain you. It is so draining. Like, it is so exhausting on the body. If you really sit down and think about the days where you're on social media more than the days that you're not, usually when you're on social media a whole lot in a day, you are a lot more drained than on the days where you kind of just stay to yourself. The second thing, which is one of my biggest things that I want to address, is that being on social media way too much hinders your contentment. Honestly, there's nothing good that comes out of just sitting around and watching other people all day. And social media is exactly that. We get on the internet, we look at people's pictures, we look at people's lives. So-and-so got a new job, somebody's having a baby, somebody's getting married, and all it does is remind us of the things that we want to do in life, or that maybe we didn't even think we wanted to do until we seen someone else do it. And I just believe that it can really mess up your head, and it can mess up your level of contentment, because there's so many things that we can be perfectly fine without having until it is put before us, and then we see things, and then now we are forcing ourselves to be people or to do things that we aren't truly happy with, just for the idea of, you know, social media validation. And that's why I feel that it hinders your contentment, because the less that you're on the internet, the more personalized you are. You have a lot more personality when you're not on social media, because when you're on social media a whole lot, your personality comes directly from the platform. Just like we see these popular TikTok videos or just popular sounds, and people just walk around saying those same things all day. Like, you don't have no personality. Every time somebody says something to you, you're like, get somebody else to do it. Because I have somebody like that, I'm just like, oh my God, like, you have no personality. Your whole personality comes from the internet. So when you take a step back, I truly believe that it allows you to be more content, and it allows you to be more personalized. The third thing I want to mention is that overindulging in social media and TV really hinders your focus. I remember my senior year of college when I was really trying to buckle down and like get classes finished and get exams passed. Two things that I did: I stopped watching TV, and I stopped watching TV, and I got off social media. I also switched from my iPhone to a what they call a dumb phone, you know, and that was also beneficial for me as well. But it is because you kind of get more things done because there's less to do. And even if you're not like trying to focus on something as far as school, but just like in your daily life, being off of social media can allow you, or let's just say for me, it has allowed me to even be a better driver, because you're not scrolling at every single red light, or you're not stopping to look at your phone every 5 minutes when you're on the road. And this also goes into the category of focus, because it has also allowed me to focus more on myself. When you see less of other people, you can do more for you. And because I don't see what people are doing in the morning, I don't see what somebody had for breakfast, I don't see that your house is bigger than mine, or that your car is nicer than mine, or that your life is way more glamorous than my life is, or than my life seems to be, I can focus a lot more on myself. I can get things done that matter to me and that are necessary for me. The fourth thing I'm going to address is that being on social media and watching a whole lot of TV promotes superficiality. Listen. The internet is such a fake place, and television is just as fake. And it promotes a mindset that everything in life revolves around what we look like. That everything in life revolves around a good photo or a good video. And all in all, it's simply tells us that our whole life only matters if people can see it. I never understood how people try to go on this whole self-care journey, or like, oh, I'm taking care of myself, and they say, oh, I'm doing a solo date. But you're taking pictures of the whole date. You're on Instagram the whole date. You're not by yourself. Like, you're really not. Just because there's not a separate body present with you doesn't mean that you're alone. And a lot of us don't spend time by ourselves because we're on the internet spending time with every little person that pops up on our timeline. And by spending all that time with these random people, we see what everybody looks like and we compare that to how we look, and we just become very superficial. Everything in the world revolves around what we look like, or what our clothes look like, or if we took a nice photo, because for whatever reason, social media has taught us that unless you have good pictures and a whole lot of likes, whatever you did or whatever you're doing does not matter, and it doesn't mean anything. And I just think that that's a big issue. The fifth one I want to say, and it's just very simple, is that social media is so pointless. Being on the internet all day, just looking at people, is a waste of time. It is so pointless, because it very quickly goes from a level of entertainment or just, you know, something to do to like kill boredom, to becoming a way of life and just something that consumes you and that is not good for you or your mental health. And those are the 5 reasons that I'll go ahead and address for why I decided to take a step back from social media and television. Now, I haven't decided how long I plan on doing it, but if I could sum all of this up and like encourage anybody to, you know, just kind of like do a digital detox and take a step back, it would be for this one reason right here. I have never in my life had so much mental clarity. And a lot of things on the internet are really bad for us, but there's a lot of things that aren't truly harmful, but they cloud our minds, they cloud our judgment. And the idea that we always have something going on in our head or in our mind, it reduces our ability to connect with ourselves. And I thought about this one time where I was listening to this song, because one thing about me, like, if I like something, like, I overdo it to the point where I don't like it no more. So like, say I found a new song, somebody told me about this song, I heard it on the radio, I don't know, but I'm listening to this song. I listened to the same song all day for like a week because I love it so much. And then I randomly get to the point where I am so sick of this song that I want to throw up, because of how much I listened to the song. I just overdid it. And I think about how like my method to that would always be to find another song to like. And I'll find that other song just to get this one song out of my head. Truthfully, I'm not really fixing anything. I never addressed, and of course it's a very simple situation like a song, but I never allowed my mind to just truly detox and like, okay, let this song run its course, because in about a week or so, it'll be out of my head. My method was to just dump something else on top of it. And I believe that that is exactly what social media and like entertainment does for us. And we're feeling sad, we don't deal with our sadness, we try to play happy music. That's why people be like, oh no girl, you're not feeling good, or you're not at your best, let's go out, let's hang out, because you want to get that person upbeat. So the usual method that we have to fix your sadness is to throw something happy on top of you. And that is a prime example of how we don't actually deal with our issues. We just find something else to do so that we mask the problem. And I feel like being off the internet gave me so much mental clarity that it changed my life. Like, I literally am able to make decisions. Like recently, yesterday, I made a decision about something that I was struggling with. I was just like going back and forth. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? For months. Within days, I just had the mental clarity to make an informed decision about something. And all in all, the idea of, you know, a social media detox, a digital detox, is to just kind of cleanse yourself. And just like naturally people have, you know, these detox teas and slimming teas, all a digital detox is to slim your mind, slim your heart, like your spirit. There's so many things that the internet throws on us that we never asked for. Like, you can be on the internet looking at cooking videos and randomly you're gonna see a twerking video come up next, and you never intended on seeing nobody throw it back today. But that's just how the internet is, and the algorithm sucks because you can literally try your best to only see good things and to only do good things, and some foolishness will still pop up. So that's why I think it's good every now and then to do like some type of digital detox. I think that even when you get on the internet, you have to be intentional about your purpose for being there. For example, if you run a business and you need your Instagram page to promote that business, do that. But make sure that you're promoting your business. Don't be on Instagram scrolling for 12 hours. That don't got nothing to do with your business. And I'm not saying that you can't see your homegirl get engaged or see that your cousin had a baby. But what I'm saying is that we need to limit ourselves when it comes to the internet. Even when it comes to television. A lot of times, you know, in this day and age, we just have way too much going on. We are just way too stimulated. And as somebody who used to struggle very, very heavily with insomnia, when I tell you I couldn't sleep to save my life, and I would just tell myself, like, well, it's hereditary because nobody in my family sleeps. Like, other than my mom, me, my brother, my daddy, like, all of us, and we literally can stay up all night. Like, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of crash later. So I would tell myself those things as if I couldn't do anything about it. But being off of the internet allows me to go to sleep. Like, I don't have to take no melatonin. I don't have to do nothing because my mind is calm enough to actually rest. So I'm not telling you, you know, to deactivate your page. But what I am telling you is find out when it's time for you to take a step back and get yourself together and take that step. It'll definitely be worth it.